puffing that bitch again. I used it so often during work that I disassociated my time there and home. No, I didn't disassociate it. I used my pen so often at work that it didn't even feel like an environment. I take all of that back. I take all of that back, bro. The truth is, the work was so fucking mundane that I was killing my brain trying to get out of that place. It was just frying food. I remember one day my dad, I walked in the house after work one day. He asked me, "Hey son, how was work?" I said, "Dad, it was just frying chicken." He said, "Okay, I won't ask you again." Every day felt like just frying chicken. Now I could have been in there making connections, meeting customers and things like that. I chose to go in there every day, smoke and fry chicken, and just cut off my coworkers, my boss, just trying to keep my head down, out the way, do the work, and go home, get paid so I can get another pen to just keep the cycle going. It led to a feeling of helplessness. It led to a feeling of helplessness and depression, relying on something that I was only using to feel better about myself and the decisions I was making. Knowing that what I'm trying to use to make myself feel better is only making the problem worse. Now I will say this. I've not been diagnosed with ADHD, but I do believe I have that shit. I ain't gonna lie. If I get diagnosed, hey, I got an addictive personality, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to pop pills occasionally. I used to pop pills. Pain meds though, Norco, Percocet, Tylenol, a lot of Tylenol, a lot of Tylenol. I used to get nosebleeds in classes. All the Tylenol I took. Just drug addiction in general. It's not fun. It may numb that feeling of helplessness, but that feeling is gonna remain. Yeah. And I also say this, drugs are definitely a solution to a problem. Not a good solution, but they are a solution. They do work. Drugs heal pain, but don't OD. Don't overdo it. If you notice your bank account starting to get low and you running out of weed at the same time, but you need to pay a bill or you need some money in the crib, go ahead and get that other stuff out the way and take a little tea break. That's all it is. Take a little tea break, get a week, get your mind right, get your money right. You'll be good. Then get right back on it. But you got to be on that grind. You got to be able to consistently say, I'm going to do this to get this. And this is only coming if I do this first. Simple as that. Now, mental brokenness. This one hits harder for me because I've been told my whole life I'm attractive. I'm a good looking guy. I'm a good looking guy. I'm funny. I know how to talk to people. People want me around them. I'm a magnet in a sense. I was told this by my sergeants, my mom, my teachers, my exes. And still there's a gnawing feeling in my heart and in my head that I'm just not good enough for anybody on this earth. I'm not good enough. I don't fit in this society. I don't fit in this society. Still a gnawing feeling inside that I don't fit in this society. When I was in elementary school, like third grade, I think, I was taken out of class one day, taken to a room. Yo, this sounds crazy. I was taken out of class one day and I was given a paper with a line on it, and they told me to look at the paper. They gave me an hour to just draw whatever I wanted on the paper. I drew like a superhero tooth in a fire station. Hella detailed too. It was probably one of my best drawings ever. That paper was a test for giftedness. From then on, I was gifted. Then like every 2 days out the week, it would be me and like a couple people in my class, like 2 or 3. And then the rest of the 4th graders on the hall, it was 3rd and 4th grade, but more so 4th grade. I'm talking about 4th grade during this time. All the 4th graders in the hall that would be in that program, the gifted program, we would all come to meet up in this room, this dark room, no light. There was no light. The windows were covered. A projector was on the screen, and we had special assignments. It wasn't schoolwork. I don't know what it was exactly, but it wasn't school. It felt like training. Now, we had computers back then. This was when my technology addiction started for real. I'd be on my computer in the back of the class, and we have something to work on in the room. It'd be on the projector. Our teacher would be talking. I'd be in the back of the class on my computer playing games, not even paying attention, not realizing that I was in a space to help develop my intellect. Not realizing I was in a space to develop my intellect, not knowing that I learned differently from the general population of classmates that I had. And I didn't take advantage of it at all. Now, you could call me a naive 4th grader. You could call me slow. It doesn't really matter, bro. It's in the past. I know who I am today. For sure. Better than you. Now, let me chill. But, man, that's a bold claim for someone with no money. At the end of the year, 4th grade, because I didn't go to Bethany till 5th. So at the end of the year, we me, my mom, my siblings, we moved to the school that my grandma was the principal of. Now, they didn't have a space program. It was a private school, private institution, Christian school, directly linked to the church down the road. Bethany Christian Academy and Bethany SDA Church in Montgomery, Alabama. They did not have a special education program. They didn't have a special needs program. None of that. It was just a regular school for people that wanted to pay money to get a Christian education for their children, or just, not be in the public school system. Because Montgomery, if you're from Alabama and you know Montgomery or Birmingham, then you know that the school systems are not. I'm not here to shit on Montgomery school system. 5th and 6th grade were actually the worst times of my life. I was getting bullied by people I didn't know, people that I thought had the same values as me as a Christian boy. Meekness and kindness and all the fruits of the spirit. Love, kindness, peaceful. Damn, what's all the fruits of the spirit? But if my grandma was here, she'd get on my butt. All right, so the fruits of the spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That's in a song. Yeah. All of these values that I tried to embody. Oh my goodness. Get right. All of these all of these values I tried to embody while going to that school, trying to uphold a good name for my mom and grandma. The principal of the school, right? 5th grade, I think that was the first year we got there. At 5th grade, I was getting bullied bad. We were poor. My mom was poor, so she could only afford to get us clothes that would last. Shoes, socks. Shoes a size too big, shirts a size too big, pants a size too big. All stuff that we would grow into. If you got black moms, you know. If you got a single mom, you know. Yeah, and the shoes we used to buy, they were affordable shoes, stuff we could go play in. The Walmart based, the great values, the Shacks, I got bullied bullied. I got bullied. I got bullied for that a lot by my classmates. The shoes I wore, the way I talked. I remember this one time my mama gave me a haircut and I walked into school and that shit was fucking trash. They were on my ass. They were frying me, bro. The second I walked in that bitch, I started crying at my table. Put my head down, started crying. Boom, it was over with for them. Then I realized this is a fat ass tangent. A fat ass tangent. I've been recording for 30 minutes. So yeah, from 5th, I say all the way up to my senior year, I've been struggling with acceptance. Acceptance by everybody. I tried to be everybody's friend at the same time. If everybody was cool with me, nobody could not be cool with me, you know? That led to, you know, some more problems. I struggled with authenticity in school. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was trying to be. And then I got introduced to weed in 10th grade, I want to say. When I started smoking weed, bro, oh my goodness, my whole life changed. I stopped caring what people thought about me. I started acting how I wanted to act. I was actually becoming myself. But then it got like bad. I used to smoke before school. This was before I found out about pens. I used to, you know, roll up before school, hit the blunt with the homeboys before we got on the bus. Stanking the bus up. I'm telling you, boy, we was in the back of the bus smelling like, what them boys name? Cheech and Chong. We was Cheech and Chong at that motherfucker. I'm talking about, bro, we walk on the bus driver face immediately. We walking by people, damn, who that? Who that's our pay. I'm telling you, bro, we was loud. Now, also, being a smart kid in class, that gets you bullied too a lot. Motherfuckers want you to dumb yourself down so they don't feel like you're better than them. That shit really pissed me off. I had to make myself an idiot to fit in. Look, we gotta round this video off. This is already too long. Don't smoke weed. Or if you're gonna smoke it, you do it in moderation. And if you know you got an addiction problem, bro, go get help. Cause it ain't gonna fix itself. It's not. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to hear about, bro. Cause I could talk about my life. I could talk about myself all day. Trust. It's just getting the thoughts out. Coming up with ideas. It's the hard parts for me. Let me know what y'all want to hear about, what y'all want to see. I'm gonna drop some. I'm gonna get more consistent on the daily uploads. I missed 3 days from the last video. Anyway, yeah, fuck with your boy.